Hi guys, so I'm going to do an updated Fashionpass review. I know I did one a couple of years ago, but I wanted to do an updated one because there's been lots of different things happening with the company with updated inventory, updated pricing. My discount code is now worth $50 off. It was 15 off before. So there's lots of different things I wanted to cover today. So if you're wondering how influencers, fashion editors, people like myself always seem to have lots of new clothes, yes, we do get gifted a lot of clothes by sponsors, but we also rent a lot of clothes because a lot of the time we're shooting something. All of the pieces I'm going to share with you today that I just rented from Fashionpass, I actually ordered to shoot. They're not things I've actually ordered to wear. So there's different reasons for renting, but that's mine. And clothing rental services aren't just a great way of keeping new pieces in your wardrobe rather than spending a load of money on new clothes that you might only wear once. They're a really good way of encouraging sustainable fashion if that's something you're into, because you're keeping clothes in rotation rather than buying new things all of the time. So one of the biggest changes since my last Fashionpass review 2 years ago is the change in pricing. Like all things, they go up. So last time I was on the basic plan. They still have their 3 plans, but the first one, it was $79, and that was for 2 clothing pieces and 1 accessory. You can swap those as many times as you like you can do on all of the plans. Now their basic plan is $89. It's still the same thing. It's still 2 clothing pieces and 1 accessory. Their second plan, which is the one I'm on, is $119 a month, but it gives you a couple of options. So the first one you can do is 4 pieces of clothing, whether that's a skirt and top, that counts as 2 pieces. It's not 4 outfits, it's 4 clothing pieces. The other thing you can do is 3 clothing pieces and 2 accessories. I tend to do the 4 clothing pieces. I just find it better value, and I tend to prefer my own bags anyway, but that's just me. And then the third plan, which is their most expensive plan, is $149 a month, and that includes either 5 clothing pieces and 1 accessory, or 4 clothing items and 3 accessories at a time. And their accessories are things like bags, belts, and jewelry. And if any of those plans don't include enough items for you, maybe you're on the basic plan and just want to add one thing on, you can add additional items for $11.95. Honestly, it's the easiest thing because you can go in there, you can create wish lists, you can heart items. It's really, really easy to use. And each package you get does come with the return shipping bag and return shipping label, and you just do a FedEx drop off. And that's one of the things I really like about this. It is a free shipping, free returns. It's so easy. I literally wear it, shoot it, stick it in the bag, send it back. There's no dry cleaning, there's no laundry. I really like that. There is often some steaming. I tend to not iron their clothes, so I don't want to burn them. I tend to steam them though before I wear them because they do tend to get creased in the bag. So we'll see how this month's looks. And then shipping wise, how long it takes to get to you. They say 3 business days, but honestly, it can be as little as 1 to 2 for me because I live in Nevada and they're based in California. So the shipping times I have found vary quite a lot. So this is how your Fashionpass package arrives. I would definitely try and have it delivered to somewhere secure if you're not going to be in to answer the door, just because of the value of it. I know they're insured, but still, I like to be safe with my items and not be able to say it got lost in the mail or it got stolen. As you can see, it's quite a condensed package considering there's 4 dresses in here. So that's why I'm saying a lot of things come creased. So let's open this. One of my tips I will say is when you're renting items is definitely to read the reviews for each because they carry so many different brands. You really want to check how the sizing runs, the quality, how people are styling them, because sometimes the girls or people renting them will pop pictures up of how they've styled it. So if you want some styling ideas, that's a great place to start. Also, if you want to earn some money, you can earn some money towards your next orders by leaving reviews. If you leave a photo with a review, I think it's $1 per review, which doesn't sound a lot, but if you order 4 items at a time, you do a few shipments a month, you can quickly earn some decent amount of money back. Okay, so here is inside everything that's in here. You also have the option to buy the items if you want to keep them. So that's a really nice thing. You can either keep and pay for them at kind of a lower cost than you would have bought them for, or you can just ship them back. But if you keep, you do have to ship everything back all in one package. If you keep anything, you will be billed for it. And then also in there, you have your return shipping bag with the shipment label on. I'm not going to show you that because it's got my shipping address on there, but it has a return shipping label on. So literally just fill the bag and return it. Dead easy. So here are the 4 items I rented. So I ordered 3 white dresses and a floral because I wanted to use the 3 white dresses to shoot and add content to my bridal dresses for wedding rehearsal dinners, engagement photo dresses, and white graduation dresses. So which one am I going to start with? I'm going to start with this one. Definitely keep the bags they come in as well because they do say to return in all of the packaging it came in. And this one doesn't even look like it needs ironing because it's ruched material. So let's pop it on. Okay, so this is the first dress. It's Elliot. It's an extra small. I loved that it didn't need ironing because it's that ruched material, which is really flattering. It's boned, it stays up no problem. You can dress yourself because there's a side zipper. I think this would be a beautiful dress for engagement photos, for a wedding rehearsal dinner, for a bachelorette. Especially with this, it's kind of fun, it's kind of different, it's sexy. I will say I do find this runs big. It's an extra small. I do often find Elliot runs too big. So I couldn't personally wear this out because I'd be pulling it up all day long. I will see if they have a double XS because it is a style I would personally wear. It's very, very me. It's very cute. And I think it's quite classic, but got a little twist and flair because of this. You could style it, I've done both actually, so you can see. You could style it with white shoes, you could style it with nude strappy shoes, you could style it with something metallic to make it a little bit more glam. I personally would probably use a white bag to go with it, so I'd either wear it with like gold strappy sandals to tie it in with a gold chain, or nude strappy sandals. So this one is definitely a hit for me. I really like it. I would just suggest sizing down a size because even I'm a fuller chested woman and this is big up top for me. Okay, I'm gutted this dress doesn't work because I can tell it would be super cute. It's going to be really short if you're tall because I'm 5'2" and look how short it is. But the sleeves are gorgeous. It's just way too small. My boobs are literally falling out the top. It's pretty indecent. So definitely size up in this, even if you don't have a chest. Also needs steaming or ironing. I gave it a good steam. It's still pretty creased. You might want to get the iron on that one. So yeah, I love the style, but size up in this one. Okay guys, this is the dress. If you are getting married, if you have a wedding rehearsal dinner, a bachelorette, any excuse to wear this dress, get it. It's nookie, it's extra small. I absolutely adore it. Look at the back. It's the back, honestly, that sells this dress for me. It's also very, very flattering with all the ruching in the right places. I'm not familiar with nookie, but I would say this runs really true to size. It's fitting me in the bust. I was worried the weight of the bow might pull it down. It's so flattering with all of the ruching in there. Really, really lovely material. I will say it was quite a mission to steam, especially the bow on the back because there's quite a lot of fabric and it's an unusual fabric to work with. The other thing I love about this is the bow is detachable. There are 3 little buttons at the back so you can easily remove it. So say you want to take pictures with it, but you don't want to drag it around the floor all evening, get it dirty, dancing, walking, whatever you're doing, take it off and then you just have a really cute mini dress. So a super, super versatile mini dress to rent, to buy. If I had an occasion for this, I would totally be buying it or renting it again because I absolutely love it. And this is so fun. It's such a statement piece. It's so girly. It's sexy. It's one of those dresses. I really wish I had an occasion to wear it. Okay, I am completely obsessed with this Fashionpass rental dress. It's by Selkie. It's an extra small. I feel it runs really true to size. It did need a lot of steaming to get some of the wrinkles out, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So Selkie were kind of blew up and became really popular and well known for their mini ultra poofy dresses, their baby doll dresses. They were kind of very hard to pull off. This is a lot more sophisticated. It would be absolutely gorgeous for a garden party dress, for a horse racing dress, for a spring, summer wedding guest dress. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The print on it is so summery and pretty. There is a ton of material. The sleeves are cute. Everything about this dress to me is absolute perfection. It happened to go with my slingback heels and my pink Versace bag. One of the big fashion trends this year is voluminous midi skirts. The more voluminous, the more billowy material, the better. Same with dresses. And it kind of gives it that very vintage, almost vintage Dior feel to it. It's very retro, so you're going to have to watch your styling to keep it kind of looking fresh and modern versus looking dated. But yes, I absolutely love this dress. I kind of wish it was spring and not winter so I could wear this. In saying that, I might style it with knee-high boots and a leather jacket today just so I can wear it because I really want to get use out of this dress. In the summer, in the spring, I would probably wear it with these slingback J'adore Dior shoes, with my pink Versace bag, which happened to go perfectly with it as well. And slingback heels are a massive trend this year. So this Selkie Fashionpass rental dress was a definite hit for me. I would definitely recommend ordering a normal size and definitely getting it. So I think it's only fair with a Fashionpass review to do both the pros and the cons. So one of the major pros for me anyway is that you can do unlimited swaps per month. It doesn't matter what plan you're on. So as soon as you're done with them, ship them back, order the next one. You can do that as many times a month as you can get in with the time of the shipping versus some other rental places like Rent the Runway where you're limited with how many swaps you can do a month. The other thing that's really nice about Fashionpass clothing rental subscription is there are 3 different plans. You can upgrade, downgrade, change them whenever you want. You can cancel, you can pause. There's no minimum membership length. So if you want to do it just for a month, you can start, pause, stop, that's it. You haven't got to do like a minimum 6-month, 3-month, year contract. So that's really nice. You could go up to doing, say you've got a lot of events coming up, you could go up to their max plan and then you've got nothing going on the next month, go down to the normal membership or totally pause it. And I honestly don't keep my Fashionpass membership going all the time. I stop, start, like I'm doing it this month, and then I've just paused it because next month I don't have a lot going on. I already have so many clothes, new with tags from a lot of my sponsors to get through. I just don't need it. So definitely, you can definitely play around with your membership and make sure you're not overspending. The other thing I really like about Fashionpass is the ability to rent an entire outfit. So you could rent a matching set, like a skirt, a top, matching earrings, a bag, something like that. So you're not just renting one piece like a skirt and wondering what you're going to wear it with. Try and pick out an entire outfit unless you know you have something in your closet you're going to wear with it. Obviously, free shipping, free returns both ways, the free dry cleaning, so there's less laundry, which is always a bonus. The option to buy any of your rentals. There's also free insurance on everything you rent, so you don't have to worry about getting it dirty, your cat scratching it, spilling red wine on any of the white dresses I just rented. You can also have anything sent to a hotel room or a different address. So say I wanted to rent this for the Kentucky Derby, this would take up a lot of space in my luggage. I could just have it shipped there. I always travel with my portable steamer anyway, so that takes care of that. You can also gift Fashionpass as a gift with a minimum of a 1-month subscription, so that's a really fun gift to give someone. Fashionpass clothing isn't Rent the Runway. It's not designer pieces, it's more high street pieces, but a lot of them are very current, they're not dated. A lot of them you can still find in stores, so I really like that. I don't want to wear pieces that are a few years old or even a couple of seasons old. Not because they're not trending, but as a fashion editor, I need to have current pieces to be able to share with you, because I know there's nothing worse when I'm wearing something on here and you're like, oh, where did you get that? And I'm like, oh, it's like seasons old. I know that's frustrating, so I do try and wear current pieces you can still get hold of. And then, as I talked about briefly earlier, one of the other major perks is it's really helping with sustainable fashion. You're not buying as many pieces and you're helping keep pieces in rotation for longer. So now onto the cons, because like with everything, there's always some downsides to things. Not everything's fabulous as much as I wish it was, and I wish I could just share the positives with you. On the downside, one of the cons for me is the fact that not all sizes are always available. They do have limited availability, so a lot of the time pieces sell out really quickly as well because you have the option to buy. So it might just have sizes medium, large in some pieces, so that's kind of a downside. The other thing I find is it's still fairly limited inventory. I know the company started in 2016, so they've been around for a while right now. And they do get new pieces in, but in saying that, I still find it quite limited because of the pieces selling out and not being available. So that's kind of why I start and stop my membership as well. So I always wait for them to get new things in. There are also no designer pieces, but I kind of think that's fair for the price point of this rental service. Fashionpass is also only available in the United States. So sorry, my British, Australian, Canadian friends, it's only available in the USA. Also, an obvious thing about rentals, you can't tailor anything. So I know being petite, I can't rent any pants, trousers for them. They're going to be way too long. So really start planning ahead. So if you've got an event maybe in a month's time, start trying things on now, because if it doesn't fit, you can just send it back and swap it out. But if you leave it to the last minute, you're going to be stuck. The other downside is you do have to return everything all at once. Otherwise, if you keep something, you will be billed for it. So say today, it would have been really nice to have kept this dress for longer and sent the white ones back because I wanted to wear this. Just wasn't sure if I was going to wear it today. So that's kind of one of the downsides of it. So they do get newer inventory, maybe once a week, but it's just not a lot of inventory. It goes quickly, and again, sometimes it's in very limited sizes, so there might only be one new thing that you could rent. The other thing is their target audience seems pretty young, so a lot of the pieces are very youthful, they're very fashion forward, rather than being a lot of classics. If you're looking for the classics, maybe check out Rent the Runway. I'm going to do a whole separate video on Fashionpass versus Rent the Runway because they are very, very different. They both have very different pros and cons as well. So that is it for my updated Fashionpass clothing rental review. If you've tried it, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I love having a little chat with you there and getting to know you all better because I get to talk to you. It's hard to get to talk to you back unless you comment. I'm also going to link everything I wore that's still in stores in case you want to buy versus renting. I'm going to pop my code right there. That will give you $50 off. That does change. Like I said, When I did that first video 2 years ago, that only gave you $15 off. So don't be like, oh, it's not $50 anymore. It might change, but I can't change and edit pieces. And once this video is up, it's up. I will try and keep on top of it in the description. They did also change my code since last time because it got shared apparently on a viral site and it was just going out of control. So definitely keep an eye on what's in the description. If that code in the video doesn't work, look in the description because I will update it there as well as in the blog post, which I'll link in the description below as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a quick thumbs up and subscribe.